or the moment the person stop learning, the day the person stop learning or stop progressing, that day the person starts dying. Irrespective of whatever we might have known, we should be trying all the time to know more. The task should be, how can I be better than who I was yesterday or last year? By doing that, you are getting closer to the dream you might ever have, because the more you improve yourself, like somebody said that success is not a destination, it's not not a it's like a journey, not a destination. So as you are growing on that journey, keep enjoying that growing part of yourself, you become a better person. Because if we don't try to update ourselves, we become outdated. So the more we try to update ourselves, the more relevant we become. Anytime you open your mouth, you will be able to say something meaningful. And that is when you'll be regarded as somebody that is relevant, because you always say something new. But when you keep saying the same thing over and over again, at a time, people will not be ready to listen to you, because they will have heard maybe the same thing is going to say. And that's one of the reasons I do encourage us to try to be reading books. It's a challenge I want to put on myself too. I wish I could just off my phone for a whole day so that I can have time to read, because the calls, the messages, this and that, I can't, because of that, off my phone or off my data. Because some people will need my urgent attention at times. And I know how it feels when you need somebody urgently and unable to attend to that person. You might feel that kind of pain, but at the same time, you can't tell what the person is doing at that time. So most times I make sure my phone is on, the data, whatever, is only when I need that rest compulsorily. I will just, at least to be concentrated a bit, that is when I just off I put it on flight mode, not even I off my data, but just to restrict the messages to avoid distraction. But what I'm trying to say is that we want to encourage everybody to keep learning on a daily basis, keep reading, because they said average millionaires, all these millionaires, they read average of 60 books every year. And by the time they are reading, that is when anytime you move close to them, they always have something to tell you that is new, because they too, they are not stopping, they are not relying on what they have known before. So at this junction, I welcome everybody. I will just leave like 1 minute or two, because we don't want to waste much of our time. As much as I'm tired tonight, I still have to just be here, because it is a responsibility I've put on myself. Even presently, a lot of messages are coming in, but there is no way I can do the two together. Thank you very much, my brother. I really appreciate your presentation on Sunday. And that's what we're looking for, so that even if I'm not available, I will know somebody will be there to deliver. So we want more leaders to emerge, because I know there are a lot of people that knows more than what I do. And that's bitter truth. Sometimes when I see some people's presentation in the group, I give credit to them, because I am not good in that aspect much. But I'll just try to, at least to also, you can't be excellent in all the field, but when you know your field and you do it well, then people will know you for that. So we want more leaders. Maybe some other time it's going to be a lady they are going to call, and the name is already attaching to my eye. I have two people here, me, Mrs. Gina Ato, and also Madam Precious.
Precious, yes, Madam Precious.
You'll be warming up. One day we are going to call you up, because when you have a task to deliver, it makes you to become better. The first time might not look the same way you think it's supposed to, but trust me, you are already better than that day. The following time, you are going to try it again. So that's how we grow. I was not as good as this before, but because I do this thing from time to time, almost every now and then, so it makes me to be accustomed and also get familiar with all the things, talking or whatever. At times, I will not even know what to say before the Zoom, but the moment I start, the thing will just be coming in. So I welcome you all. Those that are joining us later, Mr. Shola said he's driving. I will maybe want to link this to Facebook or not. I don't know how he's going to do that. But whether he's there or not, let's continue since the recording has started. I have a video that I want to share with us. Maybe when he joins, he can probably link it with Facebook.
Alaji, Alaji.
Yes, sir.
Immediately I get home, if we are still on the call, I'm on a big traffic now. And so if I get home on time, I will connect and I will share to Facebook live since it's recorded.
Okay, it will start from the beginning too.
No. It will start live. Will start from where I meet you.
And that is what I'm saying. The video I'm about to play, I want it to include.
Okay.
In that, but if
Okay,
you can't do it, no problem. We'll manage maybe some other time.
Yeah, we'll see. We have Sunday. We have Sunday there, sir.
All right,
We'll
but I'm just trying not to use the same video for, but no problem.
Okay, I understand. I understand, sir.
Mr. Shola, may I ask, please? Since we are starting the recording on Zoom from the beginning, can't we upload that one to Facebook?
We can upload. We can upload. We can do that. But it's better. Okay. Are you on system, Mr. Demi? Are you on system?
Yes, I am, sir. I am.
Oh, I don't know the password to the. You don't know the password to the Facebook. Can you share it? Please share it on your Facebook Live.
Okay.
Share it on your Facebook Live. Then I will copy from you and I will share it. I will just send me your ID on Facebook so I can share direct from there. I can't share it on Facebook with my phone. I can only do that on system.
On WhatsApp. Okay. So what am I sending to you, sir?
Tell me your username on Facebook. So when you share, I'll go and link it to our page. So you can join us there as well. Yes, please.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's get started. In the name of Almighty, the most beneficent, the most merciful, we seek for his guidance, his protection, and his blessing over everybody, those that are here tonight and those that are here to join, and every member of TGR, because it's only by his grace we are still among the living. A lot of things are happening around the world. We pray for peace to reign in every part of the world so that everybody will be in peace and also to enjoy their life, because when there is war, there is no way many people will prosper. It will affect one thing or the other directly or indirectly. So we are using this opportunity to seek for his peace to remain or to be among every nation. Those that are fighting, God should please help us to settle this thing and remain peace for everybody. Welcome again. My name is Oyeleya Akim. And let me start with the video that I want to share, because this live, every day you watch something like this, you pick one or two things from it. I've been looking for this video for some time, but eventually I got it, though I know I have it on my phone, but unable to get it on time. So it's just about 3 minutes or 4 minutes thereabout, and we can judge if we like.
Hey, the guy you see next to me is the world's youngest billionaire, and he's not even 30. Hi, I'm Ritesh Agarwal. I'm 26 years old. And this guy doesn't come from New York, doesn't come from California, doesn't come from Sweden. He comes from here, Rayagada, India, a city where most people for the first time ever, I want to share with you the incredible success story of the world's youngest billionaire. Ritesh grew up poor, and for 18 years, he struggled. He didn't go to university, and he had no career. At that point of time, I felt this was the toughest period I was ever going to endure in my life. At some point, he was kicked out of his apartment with 50 cents in his bank account. So how the hell do you become a billionaire? Money is not what I ever cared about. It is always about solving real problems for me. And so he did. He noticed that a nearby hotel was empty a lot of the time, and the owner wasn't making much money. So he went to the owner and took the biggest risk of his life. He promised to make his hotel better. He changed the light bulbs. He changed the beds. He added water. He put picture frames. He put room service. And he took nice pictures of the hotel and put them on the internet and changed the name and called it Oyo Hotel. All of a sudden, the hotel went from empty to full, and is always the hardest. When I was able to change one hotel, I was pretty sure I could change hundreds.
At age 20, he raised money from investors. At age 21, he hired 50 people. At age 22, he had 500 hotels. At age 24, he raised $1 billion. And at age 26, right now, he has 43,000 hotels and built the second largest hotel chain in the world. And he's not even 30 years old.
Many people told me multiple times, go to university, seek help from parents to make sure that you can do that. This is just not going to work.
That's crazy. Think about this for a second. A random kid in a poor city in India with 50 cents in his bank account became the world's youngest billionaire in 6 years and helped 350,000 people get jobs. This isn't just luck. This is the definition of hard work. He worked at night. He worked on weekends. He knocked on doors. He guessed people's emails. He begged to get meetings, and he succeeded when all the odds were stacked against people like him.
I do believe in luck. I believe if you work hard, your probability of being lucky increases dramatically.
When you don't let your nationality, ethnicity, age, university background, family status, or gender come in the way, you will achieve greatness.
Yeah, the message is clear enough. Irrespective of our background, irrespective of what people say about you, you can see where it started from. And within the space of 6 years, why some people want drama or let me say magic to happen within a year or two. He knew the kind of thing he went through, but he was ready because he knew the kind of life he wants for himself. So what he did is what anybody can do. We might not need to go and change an hotel because the first thing he said that money was not his primary or his focus, but solving problem. And we have similar, or let me say, problem in our society, which is poverty, unemployment. If through this TGR, we are ready to solve that problem, then money will flow in just a matter of time. When I was even saying the next 3 years, which will make me to be 5 years in TGR, and I want to have built 1 million database. So not even knowing about this story of this guy. So it's about having a long vision that, okay, in the next 3 years, when I was talking with one guy today, say, wow, that is a very good one, because I told him it's not even about what I'm getting now, but I'm planning to get to somewhere in the next 3 years and have a database of 1 million. It is achievable, it's something that can happen. So everybody can do the same. Just lock your eyes with that end, with that your dream. That is what I want to achieve. If he said if he can change one hotel, the moment he said the hardest one is to change the first hotel. But when he was able to change the first one, he can change 100. You know, I still went from one hotel to 43,000. That's a lot of work. But one thing is that when you're able to just build to some extent, others will be like autopilot. So you can see the transformation step by step. The same thing with TGR, because what we are helping or telling people to come and build is their VTU, their database. And from here, you can see the transactions that I've gone today, whether I'm here or not, whether I'm using my dash. Most times I don't come here unless I need to move money out of here. So you can see what we have done today, 8th of March, 2022. If it can come from 1, 2, 3 person, it can come from 1 million. It's just a matter of building to that level. So you can see this person bought 2,500, another person bought 2,000, because data is what we cannot do without. We are so much inclined to internet now, and there is no way we are not going to be burning data at every minute. So by doing so, you can see, so when I was having or making a kind of estimate of, or let me say, calculation that I need to make 1 naira from 1 million people, I know it can be more than that, because average of 1 naira, some will give me 5 naira, some will give me 3 naira, and some will give me less. So averagely, if I make even just 50 cents from 1 million people, every other day or every day or once in a week, it's a lot of money, because at that time, I don't need to use my strength to make the money again. I am putting all the strength now, day in, day out, to build it within the next 3 years, making 5 years into it. So we must also have a long-term vision with this business. So what TGR is telling everybody is that let's solve the problem of poverty in our society. Let's solve the problem of unemployment. By doing so and telling people this is what they can do, this is what they can achieve, then you are already on your way to make yourself wealthy, because these things people will continue to make use of it. We don't have a year in sight to stop this using of data or making connected to the internet. So it's something everybody will do from time to time. So let me quickly go to, okay, I will check the message later. The PDF, because we just have to make it for those that are, maybe majority of us are registered member. We still have to do some things, because as a registered member, you must at least 2 or 3 people, you should make sure they join Zoom. Like today at the office, I think I have one of our team members, he has been coming and asking questions. So yesterday he just called me that when he called, he now said somebody is with him. I said, who is that person? He happens to be his upline. I said, wow, long time ago. He said he wants to come to the office today. That's when or what the time. I said, wow, I will be off at office because every Tuesday and Saturday is a seminar by 10 a.m. He said he will be there. They even got there before me. So when we met, we discussed, he said within himself, this year was saying this is high time for him to resuscitate his TGR. And when I now explain the new plan we have for, say, wow, this is okay, that you don't need to even depend on any downline to get to where you are going. So whoever that is ready should join you. Whoever that's not ready, he can refer 1 million people to himself and he still get the PV and also still qualify for incentive. That is what he likes. Because the issue of traveling to go and do seminar for a downline, and eventually the downline will not even do the right thing or follow up, and will still be depending. Maybe eventually what will come to him might not even go up to 500 or from regional, but now that even if he goes somewhere, he has to bring everybody directly to himself. He will get the referral bonus, he will get the PV, and he's good to go. So like some people, because if we are still continuing, or let me say still with TGR for the past 2 years, we are not consistent. Those that want to come back now, they will think everything is gone. Where would they start from? And that is why I know those that are relaxing now, or those that are not seeing the vision now, by the time we continue to push this thing and let people see that it's still existing, because by November this year, TGR will be 4 years old, while I'm just 2 years with them. So those that have relaxed, by the time they wake up, that is when they will move with very high speed. So we that are here now will be the one that will not give up, because we know what we are holding is a gold. Because a platform that can be given a kind of passive income like this with ease, then it's worth giving your time to. Anybody, like yesterday, one woman that I was talking to, he just would say, I want to invest. No matter what investment you want to do, you must do TGR with it. And I make sure she registered with Quora package yesterday. And I say, all your friends too, you are going to be calling them one by one. I will assist you. That's the job I have. I will give you, in fact, the moment she was giving an excuse that she can't do it, but the moment she registered, she called her shop assistant, that you are going to do your own. By this month end, I will take 5,000 out of your salary, and you are going to do this TGR. And by doing so, you go to your church and tell your pastor, your choir, whatever, that you have gotten a business that your guy is already doing. And by that, she will come, and when you see somebody, because they know our guy is okay, and if she says our guy is doing it, then directly or indirectly, the people will be coming up. So that is the vision I have, because I know it's just a matter of time. People will do this, they will fall in, but it is you that you must keep going to make sure that you deliver and they see the reason why they have to join you. And we thank God for the kind of person God made our CEO to be, because no matter what you are holding, if your attitude, your personalities, or your behavior is contrary to the vision you have, that thing might not go far. And at this junction, I'm trying to use this opportunity to tell people that TGR is not affiliated to any other VTU company. We are independent VTU company. Top and Get What is our name, the best online mobile solution provider. And this is our office address in Lagos, Magodo, GRA, Lagos. Before we begin, we say never say you can't afford something. This is a poor man's attitude. Ask how to afford it, according to Robert Kiyosaki, because when a person says, I can't do this, it's a poor man's attitude. The question the rich ask is, okay, this thing that you have told me, how can I do it? How can I start? That question makes you to be ready for the journey you're about to start. But when you say, I can't afford it, you have already shut down yourself of doing this thing. And also, Paul Getty said, I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own effort. That is leverage. Because all these wealthy people, they know where the money is by creating a leverage, and you continue to earn from it for a lifetime. We have a certificate that backs us up, that makes us to be a legitimate company in Nigeria with CAC, with NCC, and with the international certificate. Both of them, it is only this company that have gotten this kind of certificate so far in Nigeria. And we are a dedicated company through which the Hidden Financial Treasure gets to people to gain their financial freedom and live their dream life. It has helped me to a large extent, because if not because of TGR, the Jeep I'm driving today, it might still be a dream. The kind of financial status I've attained today, it might still be a dream, but TGR helped me to achieve this, because I was telling the woman yesterday that when I started, there was nothing. When he said there was nothing, because when you have alternative, that is when you will be giving excuses. But at the time TGR came, there was no alternative. It's just like somebody that is drowning and they throw a tiny rope. The person will not even look whether the rope is tiny or not. He will grab it until that thing cannot take him. Say, okay, help me to get another one. But if somebody is is having one leg inside on the sand, in the sand, another one in the water, that person might still be telling you, go and look for a big stick or a big rope. This one can, but somebody that is already drowning, it has, in fact, there is no option than to take whatever. So when TGR came, I grabbed it with Elijah, both hands. That is the only way. So the only thing I need to do is to keep talking. And since I open my mouth every day to talk, why can't I talk to get money? And that is why the company has paid me. And that reason I can't do, in fact, is because something I've done for 2 years and I see how it works. So what skill will I have? And I know I can still make more of the money, because as long as the system is working, my money keeps coming in. It's only me that need to do the necessary thing to be done. Our vision is to become the largest and most reliable distributor of telecom products and wealth building opportunities to Nigerians. And we have a mission as well. This is the mission of this company, and for everybody that is ready to do the same thing. Our uniqueness, we have auto funding available. You can recharge as low as 10. Some people have recharged, I think, 5, maybe 1 naira that day. I noticed that person just, and I was given 0.0000. I know some people, they want to try. Say, yeah, you say you can recharge any amount. Let me recharge 1 naira. And they test run it. So it will go. You get maybe just hello, and the thing is finished. So our service is automated and available 24/7, instant withdraw and get to alert. We pay 10% direct and 22% indirect referral upgrade bonuses and other uniqueness. And you can see the market of telecommunication is growing big and big every year. This was even since 2015. You can see the percentage of the growth, because now imagine 2015 till now, about 7 years now, you can compare and see what will still happen in the next 5 years. So this is a business that has future, a futuristic business, that whoever that has that, it takes the inner eye to see an opportunity in some business. So with this business, you are good to go. All you just have to do is to focus, because these are the products you cannot do without. From time to time, they need this. How does it work? Simply register by using the referral ID of person that invited you, fund your wallet, then amount of your choice, then upgrade. Refer other if you wish to be making money. And we have different packages now from 2,500, 5,000, 10,000, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 100. If you start with small, like that man was asking me today, why the need for this 2,500? I say it's just for people to not to have an excuse to make their money or to be wealthy. Because some people, when you tell them it's 5,000, I can't afford 5,000 at this time. Okay, come with 2,500. Because somebody that wants to transform his life financially, we won't say will not be able to get 2,500, because they want to buy a Ashwebi, they buy more than this. So with these amounts, no excuse for anybody that wants to change their financial freedom or financial status to a better one, because whatever you want to do, I don't think it's be difficult for somebody to get that 2,500. Even if it takes you 1 week to get, there are ways to raise. If you have a mind or determined to do something, you will find a way. That's just the bitter truth. And what are the other ways of earning TGR? When you upgrade, you get discounts of 10%. When you recharge, you get your commission. When you direct people that you brought in, you get 22%. Indirect also is optional. If you also build to that list, then we have a leadership bonus as well. And this is the breakdown of the new plan in terms of point value. So if I come in with 5,000, 2,500, which is peer mini, I will get 250 as upgrade bonus and 10%, which is 10%, right? 2,500, 10% of 2,500 is 250. And also in PV, there is no for your level you end up to. In 2,500, you don't enjoy PV of your team member as well as 5,000, but you get your own personal PV, which is 5, for 5,000 is 10. But when you're on 10,000 package as a Quora, you get PV of the first level and you also get 20 PV. For Emerald, you get from the first level to second level, and also you get 40 PV, and it continues like that. So it's only people that are on Diamond and Executive Diamond that will be able to earn from their first to their fifth in terms of point value. And when we get to the next one in terms of referral commission, registration commission, transaction commission, as peer mini, you earn from first level to second level. That is your immediate registration, immediate referral, and also the person that they brought in. So the first and the second, as 2,500, you have that grace to enter your second generation. If it is 5,000, you have the grace to enter your fifth on referral commission. So with 5,000, you're good to go to get to the journey of this 84 million we're talking about. Because with that, you can work it out. Money is about calculation. If you can make 1 naira, you can make 1 million naira. Just duplicate the process and it keeps going. So for Quora, you enter your 6th. For Emerald, you enter your 7th. For Sapphire, to your 8th. Ruby to your 9th, and Diamond as well as Executive Diamond to your 10th generation. And when you recharge, you get 2% of every recharge card that you purchase from your dashboard. Also data as well. Now, when you buy a PaySend or PayNepa bill, you get 1% of any amount. Then also from cable TV subscription, you get 40 naira from that extra charges. This is just a kind of chart for the breakdown of earning in terms of your level. So if you are a peer mini, your first generation, you get 22%. Your second generation, you get 5%. If it is on pair, you enter your 5th level, 22, 5, 5, 2.5, and 1.5. So Quora, you get this Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, Diamond. So your 10th generation, you see the breakdown for it. And also, because when you have a roadmap, you make your journey to be more easier. Okay, if I want to make millions in this business, apart from my recharges alone, how can I build this to the extent I can earn millions from it? So what you just have to do is what we call Fantastic 10, because even with this our new plan, it works perfectly for it. At your level 5, where your PV will stop, you have gotten all the point value needed for all the incentive if you follow this Fantastic 10 strictly, because the PV will stop at level 5 for you, but for your downline who is in level 1 now, they will enter your 6th level. So in order to have a kind of regulation so that it will be 50-50 for both the company and also for the affiliates or members, so that, because if you are making money and the company is losing money, then where we continue to make money? Because if the company crash, then there's nothing to enjoy. But when the company is making money and you are making money, both of you enjoy each other for a lifetime. And that's what CGR is all about, sustainability. That is not about just member getting everything and the company is having issue. So when we do in such a way that both parties will be enjoying it, the member is enjoying when they bring in people and also their PV, and also the companies also have enough to sustain the platform so that in the next 10 years, 20 years, it still continues. And that's the essence of bringing in this new marketing plan. So with your Fantastic 10, but this is based on 10,000 package, which is Quora. That means if everybody that you are bringing, and I do say anybody that come even with 2.5 is a potential diamond package, because with time they will upgrade to that level. It's just a matter of time. So when you come with 10,000 and you also bring in your people that are doing 10,000, believe you me, gradually you are going to your wealth creation. Like the woman I was talking about, when I told her yesterday that people that you are bringing in will not be less than 10,000, that what took me 2 years to achieve, you can achieve it in 6 months, because the circle of your friends is better than the one I have. Because most of the friends I call say I don't have money, but you can command, oh yeah, send 10,000 to me, you send 10,000 to me. I was giving her an advice that you can call 10, 20 people, oh yeah, send 10,000, I will tell you what will happen or more people I don't use the money for. And before you know, when she's building like that, because I'll be there to assist her to do this, by the time it continues this way, she will just, I told her there is one advantage she will have, because she's not depending on the money now. So to help her to build deep or to make money, so you can just look in at her dashboard and sell 100,000. So this is how it works. And from there, somebody that was telling me she can't bring in people. And the moment she activated her account yesterday, she has started telling her as a shop assistant that she's going to, I can now tell, madam, you are a good marketer, but you don't know. Everybody is a marketer, but because you are ready to unleash that potential that the gift God give you, or because your interest is not there, you think you can't do it. Everybody is a very, in fact, expert, when it's a professional marketer. But how we market differs. But when you now see the need to do something, that gift, that potential will start coming out of you. Because if you know how to talk to people, like I was telling her as an example that what I'm doing to you now is just the same way, let's say a man that wants to marry another woman, or a woman rather that is about to get married. You know, when the man is toasting or maybe wooing this lady, the lady might be saying, oh, it's just one of those things, just want to chop and clean out. But eventually, with time, when the lady now says, okay, maybe let me give you a try, and they eventually married and they start having children, at that time, the woman will realize, so this man has a good intention for me. Thank God I married him. The same way a prospect and also the sponsor, that's the same relationship. Because when a sponsor or maybe a member is trying to bring in another person, the person you are bringing might be thinking, oh, just want to scam me again, not knowing that your success is our priority, because there's no way I'm bringing people that I don't want them to succeed. So because if I can guide them to succeed, then definitely I'm a successful person. Because if I'm trying to help people to make 84 million, imagine what I'm going to make. But I'm ready to sacrifice my time to build them. So also the same way with man and a woman that they're about to get married, or maybe for the first time, the woman will not see the beauty or not see the kind of genuity in that person, that man, until they get married and they now see that he's a good man. So the same way, and the man will also be enjoying that, thank God I have a good wife. So that's just the same relationship with this business of affiliate market, because the person you are bringing in will not see that beauty in the first place, but you are the one that knows how. Because a man that when you toast a woman or woman for the first time, it might insult you, but you choose another way. Probably you look for something to just attract her, like building a relationship, and with time you become friends. Same thing with this business. Relationship is what matters. And because of this relationship I've built with this woman, she was able to listen to me as I said, it's been a while we know each other. And that is why I'm trusting you. I said, this TGR, I see 98% of it. I'm an insider, I know what is happening. And that's why I'm beating my chest for you, that this is the business you have to do, because I know it's a futuristic one. It's just a gradual process we build you to that level. And she agreed and she signed up. So gradually I'll be following her, because my journey is not just I'm building in such a way that will sustain me for my lifetime. And I'm not that in a hurry that overnight. No, my target now, the next goal is 3 years to build 1 million. So gradually I'll be getting there. I'm not bringing them from heaven, but I know it's a matter of time. If I get one, I can get 10, I can get 100. So also leadership bonus, if you want to earn incentive, it must be on minimum of 10,000 package. Before we normally say we must be on 50,000 package. But here, if you just want to remain 10,000 package, you can still qualify for incentive, but it means that you have to do the work, because everybody you are going to be bringing will be directly to you, because anyone they bring will not count for you. So if you are bringing 1 million people and you're able to have 25,000 PV on your dashboard, you have qualified for the first incentive. So if you can do the work all alone, good. But if you know that, okay, it's about duplicating people, I've built enough, I need them to be, then the money you have made from referral bonus, use it to upgrade to 50,000 package and start building. And before you know what is happening, you'll be qualified for other incentive. And the first one is 750,000. The second one is 5 million naira. This is the third one. And this is where I'm knocking gradually now. Because with this new plan of ours, it allows me to click or get closer to this. So that was why I was saying that in the next couple of months, if I collect this incentive now, with the one that I've made before, all together on incentive, a level 15 officer will take them 10 years to achieve this. And ordinary person, maybe level 9 or level 10, it take them 20 years. So who is doing the hard work? And this is not overall the money that I've made, because from registration, transaction, and the likes, incentive is what I'm just calculating. So I've now seen a way where I can save many years ahead and use it for something meaningful for my life. I'll not say I can't talk. What am I using the mouth for? I can't do the work. Who is doing the hard work? Going to work for 20 years and still remain broke after retirement? Then I am not going to do that. I have seen the one that is better, and that is connected economy. So I will connect people to TGR And by the time I get to this, you can imagine I'll start building other accounts gradually because we are millions in Nigeria and a lot of people are yet to see this business. So I have dedicated my time with TGR to build it to such a level that people will be saying, wow, how I wish I have joined earlier. It's never too late. Come on board. Let's keep going. So our earnings, any money you have, you can withdraw to your bank account almost instantly. And to start to register, just get in touch with your upline or whatever whoever that invited you and say, see, I want to start. I need to also be on my financial journey vehicle so that I can have my financial freedom. Everyone has the key. It is just a matter of using it. Some people dreams of success while other people get up every morning and make it happen. Our destiny is in our hand. It's not about luck, but how hard work we do. Because the harder you work, the more you work hard, the easier you become lucky. Just like this guy said, with time, you just see that if you work harder, you have the chance of being lucky more than those that didn't work. Thank you very much. If there is a question, we attend. Now, let me just quickly do this. Okay. The last person that did transaction was, before we started the seminar, Faith Win 09. So let's try and see how many transactions will have come in. This is what we call passive income. While I was talking, transaction was going on. Faith Win 09 happened to be the last person that did transaction. I didn't inform them to come and do because they have had their BTU and they are using it at their own time, leisure time, to buy airtime, data, and the likes. So whoever that is needed, need of data, whoever that is need of airtime, because we can use our airtime and data at the same time. Some people will finish in a second, next minute, and they will need to buy. Look at this. This is Friday, 1, 2, 3. Faith Win was the last person. Let's look for Faith Win and see how many transactions that have come. You can see this one bought 1,500. This one bought 200 Glo. This one bought 100. This one bought 1,000 of airtime, Airtel. Then let's see where we can get Faith Win 09. Faith Win 09. Faith Win 09. See, 20 transactions have gone. We have not seen her or him. Let's look for the next transaction. This is what we call passive income. This is kind of business that we are asking you to come and build with TGR. It will come to a time that you not have control over your earnings. So by the time I have 1 million people, you can imagine the transaction that will go within minutes. And this is achievable. All I just have to do is to keep building, because I know I've tested it. I've done it once, I've done 2, 3, and I see it's working. So the next thing I have to do is just to keep building till you get to that stage, just like the video I played, that if the hardest one is to get the first one done, after that you can do 100. We are still looking for Faith Win. Faith Win, Faith Win, Faith Win, Faith Win, Faith Win, Faith Win, Faith Win. Not even in the first 40. So let's look for the next 20, making 60 transactions just within the time I started talking. Less than 40 minutes. Less than 40 minutes. So we can see the beauty in this business. It's real. It's genuine. What you just have to do is to make it work for yourself. Keep building. I started one day just like everybody is starting also. But because I have a focus of building to this extent, I told God I need 100,000 in the past 1 year or thereabout. But even if I have not gotten up to 100,000, if I can start with myself and few people, and today I have thousands, then I can get to millions. I just have to repeat the process and keep going until, while I'm still active and agile, let me use the strength to build now so that I can keep enjoying for the rest of my life. It's better than just struggling, manage this, manage that, and eventually when I'm not having that physical strength again, still be looking for, what else to do? What can we do? With this business, you can do any other business because you have enough money to invest in some other things. You now diversify, focus your efforts on building this deep. After you have achieved what you want, then you can be using the money to do some other investments so that I have streams of income. That's how it is being built, not just, okay, beat today, beat tomorrow. No, focus one, build deep and build it to the extent that you have more than enough. Then you can start diversifying. So if you have excess, you can use it to invest in something. So you know that even with this one, you still have other money to take care of yourself. Let's see, maybe we'll get this Faith Win in the next 20. If you don't get, then we'll call it a day. We'll just entertain questions just to see the beauty. Now imagine if I have 1 million, I don't even need, there was a time even before now, somebody did a transaction in the middle of the night So when I wake up, and think around 9, I think I was in the office. So somebody was telling me, okay, this, I said, okay, let me go and check your transaction. That day before I could get that transaction, just within few hours, I think it was more than 400 transactions before I see the one I was looking for within just few hours. Now imagine when I have 1 million, I don't even need to go and check because I know within seconds I can have 100 transactions. That is why when I want to log in, or maybe when I'm clicking on the next page, maybe somebody is doing a transaction somewhere, and until that their transaction is successful and they've gotten their commission, I got my own before we now click, we open here. Because I know several people will be doing transactions as I'm talking to you now. And that is why the number is, the position of this faith when we're looking for is getting deeper. As I'm talking, others are doing transactions. So as it's loading now, it means somebody is doing transaction somewhere. I don't know where that person is in the part of Nigeria. The moment that transaction is successful, they will get their commission, I will get my own. So until you can see, that is why it now comes. We have not seen Faith win. Okay, we've seen her here. You can see more than 40-something transactions within just a short period of time. So you are all welcome. Let's build TGR, let's build and enjoy wealth till our old age. Even we can hand it over to our children. Thank you very much for staying tonight to listen to this presentation. I really appreciate you all. I think we have somebody that is raising hand. And probably let me check the chat box. Okay, thank you. Oh, sorry. I want to check the chat box and see the messages there. Thank you. I really appreciate you too. Took it sky high. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I really appreciate you too for listening to me. All right, let's Mr. Cecil Alao. Let's get you unmuted. You can unmute yourself, sir. Cecil Alao, you are good to go. Cecil Alao, are you there? Okay. If there is any other person that wants to ask question, you can. Thank you, Mr. Jonah Chooks. I really appreciate you too. So, do you have any question? But I will just give us a kind of encouragement because that is what we need. I won't say it's going to be easy, but when we know the journey or the destination is going to be better, then we'll keep building. Like I used to say that if where you are going, you are sure of your destination, then the road will not matter to you. It's normal. Life without challenges is going to be boring. But once you know where you are going, some people will not come now, but they will be watching you. They'll be seeing what you are doing. Maybe let's see it, we get tired. Until when you get to that place, people will start calling you, please, what you are doing, I think I need to do too. But if you have stopped along the road, then they won't see any reason why they want to join you. So that is why we must be focused, we must be consistent, and also be determined to get to where we are going. Because with this one, that when I joined TGR, there was nothing like this kind of testimony. But the faith and the belief we have that this company, we are going to push it and we are going to enjoy it. And with the grace of God, that we know the CEO is a person that you also like, because even with the little I've known him, he's a very pleasant person and he's a listener. And every time what he used to say is that he wants this business to outlive him. And that shows, because if you have somebody that is having that kind of mindset or intention, that it goes a long way. In fact, it will now determine the kind of people God will assign to you to help you push your dream to that your destination. So, Mr. Cecil Alao, are you ready for us?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, meet yourself.
Yeah, I want to ask, if you don't have people registered under your TGR, but can you load your wallet, recharge, buy data and airtime to increase your point value?
No, sir. Point value is based on registration. Why the companies are assigning that point value is they want to pay you or compensate you for helping them to build the database. What they want is to have millions of Nigeria to be using the platform. So if they go on air, maybe social media and the like, they'll do the advert. Some people will join. They will spend money for that advertisement. But they decide now to share the money with people because mouth-to-mouth advertisement is more better and more convincing. Because if I talk to like lady I was talking to yesterday, even though because we have known each other very well and she believed in me, that is why she signed up. So the kind of money or the part of money the company will have used for advertisement is what they gave me because I've helped them to add more to their database. So if you're just recharging, you are so maybe funding your wallet, you'll be getting commission on your transaction, which you cannot get if you are using your bank or any other means or medium to get it. So that one is first advantage. You'll be having discount on your transaction. But if you now want to build wealth, you just have to help the company to let more people know more about them or let more people know TGR. So the more people that join TGR through you, directly or indirectly, the more wealth you are creating for yourself. It's not even about all the registration bonus alone. You see, by the time when we focus on 84 million naira, when we eventually achieve that 84 million, what will be coming after that is going to be massive, very massive. You will not believe what we'll be earning. So when the 84 million is just like a stepping stone, or let me say the first step. The moment you get there, you have broken even financially for life. Because at that moment, what the kind of people you have in your team, they also want to make the same 84 million naira that you have made. So your first generation, which is your first 10, the moment each one of them is clicking 84 million, you are going to 840 million. That is just one aspect. The second aspect is that the kind of transaction that will be going on your platform, it will be so amazing. In fact, you can't imagine. In a day, you can make 500,000 naira. That's just the bitter truth. Imagine what MTN and the likes are making every day, what the banks are making, because they have millions of people doing transactions every second. If with the little I have in my dashboard, you see what is happening. Now imagine with the bank or the whole MTN or Glo network. So you can see the massive earnings, the massive transaction that is going on every split of seconds. So if with the people that I build directly or indirectly, it's not up to 50,000 yet. It's not even up to 40, let me say, going to maybe around 30 or a bit above 30,000. Now imagine the banks that are having millions. Imagine the whole Nigeria recharging from one platform or the other. So the money here is massive. So what we just have to do is to lock our eyes to how I can build to this level. So that's why I have changed my own dream, or my goal is from 100,000 to 1 million, because what your body is expecting, your mind, just say it. The moment you pronounce something, your inner self, your everything within you will start working towards that. I didn't put 10,000 people somewhere. I didn't put 2,000 people anywhere. But the moment I've said from day one that I need 100,000, and God is helping me, that is what we just need. It's about mindset. So now that I've changed, because the same mouth that I choose to say 100,000 is what I'm now using now again to say 1 million. So God is just saying, if I say 10 million, it will come to pass. But I need to be realistic. So if I've gone to, at least I know I have thousands, I know millions is achievable. So that's my next goal. I'm not saying I want to get it overnight. So I'm even planning towards 3 years to this time, which worthy that are earning salary, they don't enjoy that kind of financial freedom. And they are working as well. So that's how it works, sir. So Mr. Dami, you can unmute. Okay, yeah, I want to talk. Go ahead, sir.
All right. Thank you so much, Leader Akim. You are really an inspiration to me, and I know you are inspiring a lot of other people that are listening, or people that will eventually listen or watch this presentation. But I want to ask a question on behalf of everybody that will watch this presentation now. Everybody will be wondering, how did you do it? How did you get to this level where you've made millions on this platform? People will be saying it's so difficult, it's hard, they don't know how to talk to people. Where are the people? How are you getting people? How people will be wondering, how are you able to achieve that? Please just give us an yeah.
Well, the first thing, I think I've mentioned it, but let me now say it since you have asked the question. The first step I took was my mindset. I changed my mindset. Because some people, when you tell them they can make millions here, the moment you are telling them, they're already doubting themselves. So that day I was also reluctant, but I've never let the issue of how to get people disturb me, because if I can go out, I will meet hundreds of people I want to meet. So it's not now left for me to decide. So the first thing I did is to change my mindset. That's why I said I need 100,000. That mindset gave me because like one book that I used to, I always tell people to read, The Secret. That is the title of that book. All these all these worldly people, they don't have magic. It's about their mindset. And that's the first thing they work on. So everything that you are thinking of every minute will come to pass one day. So that is why somebody said, if you know how powerful your mind is, you will never think anything negative. So the moment you have that positive mindset that this is going to be done, it might not be that easy, because let me tell you, nothing is easy in this life. Even to get married is not easy. To bear children is not easy. But once you know the purpose of doing that, it becomes more easier. So my purpose of doing this, because I want to have financial freedom. So I'm not even seeing the challenges. Even if I talk to 10 people and nobody is answering me, I know one day I will get 100. I just have to keep going. Like this woman I was talking to and I was telling about, I've already met her last week. In fact, I've told her about TGR. She was ready. I told her, put the name down. After a while, she just put it somewhere. But when she now, as God will, the faith will have it, she called me again for something. I said, Madam, you are going to do TGR. Yesterday, I make sure she registered. And for her to have done that is a gradual process. So it is not a magic, but it is logic. It's about building consistency. You are going to get it. Just keep making noise about TGR. It's just a matter of time. One day someone will ask you, what is this one you are even talking about? But the first thing that will help, everything God knows how to assist us, but that's why you must also let you have a positive mindset from day one. And as you're having that positive mindset, just keep believing in yourself and believing the God that created you, that is going to happen. Because there is no, like people that I've met, it is not my wisdom, not my faith, but directly or indirectly, God make it to work. So your own is just to first have that positive mindset and keep building, be consistent. With time, this thing will come. Because I'm saying I'm looking for about 1 million now. Like I have an appointment tomorrow. In fact, the woman has been, though she's maybe like level, if I have to, maybe more than 50 level. Or at least I know, even if she's in 50 level, if I still build very well, before she will cut off in terms of earnings, it will be 10th level. So she's trying to connect me to some association or maybe like society. And they have a lot of people there, but they first want us to meet the executive first. But you can see this person that just called me last night, was it last night? Okay, she sent a message last night, but we have talked today again. I have never met her before. It was just directly or indirectly somebody brought her in. And now we are working as a team. She's doing her thing. She wants to also, when she sees somebody like me, I want to be like you. And the only thing she requested from me is that since we are the same in Ibadan, anytime she needs to present, she will call on me. And I've decided to do this because when you are making a sacrifice, you are trying to make others better. Your own is going to be better. So it is a job that I know I've already assigned to myself. I need to help as many people as I can. And by doing so, I'm helping myself indirectly. It might not show immediately, but with time it will show. Because you will never tell you are going to meet one day that will connect you to your destiny helper. So just keep going. I was consistent. I was determined. I was, just name it, because I know I have never, in my family, okay, let me tell you another secret, because if I don't say this, you might not, the thing that make me to go this far is poverty. I'm tired of managing life. I'm tired of struggling. And when I said when we started, it was so rough, nothing, no alternative. So that gave me that kind of determination, because I've never heard it in my family issue that we have a millionaire. I've never heard it. My grandfather was a carpenter. My father was a principal. My grandfather was a carpenter. The same thing with my mom's side, so there was nobody that was a millionaire. So when I see this opportunity, I say this is time for me to turn this family history around. If I become the first millionaire in the family, there is no crime. Even my niece and my nephews now, they call me Dangote Badon. Because by doing so, I have already accepted that I am going to be a millionaire before people will start calling. And before you know what is happening, you get there. Just have that mindset. So directly or indirectly, what you are thinking in your mind, God will make it happen for you. Thank you very much. I think I tried a bit.
Yes, sir. That was really, really, really motivating. Thank you so much, sir.
You are welcome.
Thank you very much. We don't know if there are still more questions. If there is anybody that still has a question to ask about TGR, top up and get reward, is there anything you would like to find out?
Well, I don't think anybody is raising hand, and
Okay.
at this junction, we'll say thank you for listening to me tonight. My own, let me say what I would have loved most to see everybody also to be in this, to have financial freedom, because sorry to say this in Yoruba, excuse me. In fact, there was one woman that was trying to connect me to somebody. Okay, she said she wants to have a presentation next week, or let me say this coming Sunday in Lagos. But unfortunately, I'm in Ibadan, and that Sunday will not be convenient for me. But I've been trying to see who I can send. If not because of Sunday, I won't mind to go any other day. But I'm still seeing what I can do to assist her. And that is what, I don't even know her generation to me, but this is what I love to be doing, to help as many people as I can. Because indirectly, as I'm helping people that are not even directly in my team, I will see somebody that will help my own team as well. So that's just I enjoy helping people. Anytime I see a way to assist in one way or the other, it makes me to be more satisfied. It's not easy at times when by the time I check my WhatsApp now, I'll see a lot of messages waiting there and I still have to attend to one after the other. But it pleases me to assist people because I know with that, I'm having a peace of mind. So Rita Ali, I think you raise up your hand. Okay. Unmute yourself.
Unmute yourself.
And let's have your question.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes. I would like you to explain to us how you handle rejections, because it's a real problem when you handle, how do you handle rejections and keep moving forward?
All right. Thank you, sir. I think there is a book. If you are in our official Telegram, official WhatsApp group, I will try and send that book to that place. How to handle rejection. Actually, before I read that book, I have already prepared my mind because I know it's something you come across. They call it stone of rejection. It's normal. Mm-hmm. Just like when Zuckerberg started his own business, now you see how many people he called. Like this video I shared earlier, you see what he said about what happened when he started. He will knock doors, he do this and that. Not everybody will believe or accept his dream, but it's normal. So even Jack Ma has the same thing. So that there are some people that have passed through this stage and they try to put it in writing. And that's why I do say people should read. So that book, I will look for it and say, because a friend of mine that I was trying to convince to register, she said she's ready with her money, but the people she's trying to bring in, they say, I can't bring people. I can say, well, that's the first thing. If you don't experience this, I will not expect you to even go far. But I will send you the book, read that book and get back to me. So when you have read the book, you understand how to handle rejection. There are a lot of things to be able to achieve through this book that you are reading, maybe my first year in network marketing and some other things. It will make you to have a kind of habit, a kind of attitude that no matter what people say, where you are going is what you are saying. So you know they are not ready at that time. Like Alaja Toibat Adeosun, when she started her network marketing then, the first person she met, you know, she's a graduate of University of Ilorin with BSc Mathematics. So she went to see that headmistress to talk about this product and this and that. She said, you this lady, and you have a good grade. You want to be hawking this and that. She talked her down. And because of that, she slept for 3 years before she woke up. She said today she wish she would see that woman and go and tell her that, madam, the kind of business you are trying to condemn that you not do is what I've been doing for the past 17 years or thereabout now. And she has never used her certificate to work for once, and she has achieved a lot in her life. So at times when you don't have the right response, the stone of that rejection will hit you bad. But when you have prepared yourself, you have read books, then before they even ask you or say anything, you know the response to give them. So that book that you are going to read will get you prepared so that you're ready for any kind of question that is coming to you. My Oga from UK, Total Life, Unmute yourself.
Hello. Okay. All right. Hello. Good evening, everyone. I'll make
Good
it very,
evening,
very
sir.
brief. See, I didn't want to say anything, but when that man, when my brother asked about rejection, that really that woke me up. Now, you deal with rejection from the value that you have. Is everybody hearing me? Are you hearing me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you, sir. We can hear you, sir. Go on.
Hey, sir.
You
Okay.
deal with rejection from the angle of the value you have in your hand. Quickly,
Okay, sir.
if you buy a Christmas gift for somebody, you got a Christmas gift in your hand, you want to give it to somebody, yeah, and the person said no, how will you feel about it? Are you going to lose a sleep? All you need to do is to find somebody else that will accept your gift. TGR is a gift. I live in the West, okay, and I've been in I've been in a couple of network marketing. Actually, I'm a proponent of network marketing. Model. Now, I saw TGR on Facebook. Nobody prospected to me, okay, because I know the value of it. I saw it. I look at the industry, and then I say, okay, being a Nigerian business, and without no with all respect, I said, well, I will have to see if I can speak with the CEO. I met the CEO, a very humble man, very, very humble, articulate, and I said, I'm joining this business from Facebook because I saw the value. So from the rejection point, you look at the value you have in your hand. If somebody rejects you, you got about 100 million people in Nigeria who are using data, who are recharging. The next one, the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one. That is the way it is. You deal with rejection from the value of the gift or the value of the gift you have in your hand. Telecom in Nigeria has just started. It has only just begun. Okay? When you have a more stable government, when you have good governance, investors are going to rock that country, and the bedrock of their development will be telecom. So that is what I want to say. Rejection, yes, because people, have gone through experiences in the past, or, but then don't worry about that. You will see people that will see value in this, and then you can grow it. If leader Akim could grow it to 30,000, that tells you can grow it too. That tells me I can grow it too. So that's the way it is. Hope I've not taken much time.
No, not at all, sir. Thank you very much. We really appreciate your contribution. Agba onitan lorile o. God will help us all.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, sir. So at this junction, let's just call it a day. And Thursday will be for registered members. Let's try as much as possible to bring people in. We might invite 10, maybe eventually one will come. That one can turn our network to be something else. Just keep pushing. Like the lady that I said I will be going with tomorrow, it was one of our team members that brought her in. In fact, since then, she's not even reckoning with our upline. It means she's calling anytime she needs anything. And I'm ready, even despite our generation is far from me, because I have seen TGR as my personal business. And I'm ready to help as many people that need my assistance, if within my reach, to render it, because there is no way people who succeed with TGR are also not have a good reputation. There is no way. So also everybody at the call tonight, have that in mind, that you are ready to assist as many people as you can to see the value of TGR and promote TGR anytime, any day. That's the way to go. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. God will bless us. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much.
You to unmute everybody. You're welcome.
I think Mr. Olushola is not yet online, but
yes,
I think everyone can unmute themselves just to say good night, and till we meet on Thursday again. Thank you so much.
Akim and all the leaders, you done very well. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir. You're welcome,
Yeah.
sir.
Mr. Akim,
Amen. I'm trying to see where I can meet all others. But
I'm
it's
looking
like
for-
I'm not getting it here. Let's see. Let me see. Let me try if I can do it. Okay.
I can see an option called ask all to unmute.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. Have a
Good night.
wonderful
Have a
evening.
wonderful sleep.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
God bless you.